On today's You Ask, I Answer, Patrick asks, what skills will increase your odds of getting hired as a marketer in 2018? All right, so marketing in general, marketing's a big entity, right? But there are some things in general about the marketing life cycle, about how we do marketing, that will inform what skills we need to build. Generally speaking, the marketing life cycle is 6 parts. In fact, let's bring it up here. We have to begin by aligning our marketing with strategy, with goals, with business objectives, the things that make business work. Is our marketing aligned to those things? If it is, great. If it isn't, then we need to realign our marketing, set new marketing strategies and marketing goals that support the overall business objectives and business goals. So clearly, for more senior practitioners, there are a lot of skills there that are important to be hired as a marketer, to be able to demonstrate that you can align your marketing with the business, right? So business qualifications, business skills. The second stage in the marketing life cycle is research. Market research, marketing research. So researching the audience. Who is your audience? Or who is the audience that you care about? What do they like? What are they interested in? What are they talking about? What are the current topics of the day? What are the current trends? The macro stuff. The ability to do qualitative and quantitative research and pull together an understanding of what your marketing needs to be in order to be as impactful as possible. Competitive research is super important here as well. So if you have research skills, good market research skills, certainly that's something that will help you get hired as a marketer today. And the ability to use technology as part of the research process to accelerate the insights you get and to make more accurate insights. The third stage in the marketing life cycle is create, to be able to make stuff, creating content of all kinds, from ebooks and webinars and advertisements and video interviews and things. Being able to create campaigns and operate a marketing automation system is really important. Being able to create all sorts of visuals and different formats, everything from bus advertisements to radio ads to podcast inserts to infographics to interactive apps for your phone. All of these creative skills are an essential set of marketing, and it's something that, again, if you are going to specialize in that, or you're going to work in a small business where you need to be able to do multiple things, this is an essential set of skills you must be able to do. The fourth stage in the life cycle is distribution. Be able to distribute what you're doing, your marketing, publish it wherever it's appropriate, from editorial and content and blogs and YouTube videos and advertisements and banners and display and retargeting and native and you name it. Anywhere that you're putting the content you've created out into the world to attract attention is a important skill. Distribution, to be able to distribute content at scale, to distribute your marketing at scale. And notice a lot of this is online and offline too. So there's, as much as I love digital, as much as I love the machines and the internet, there is a fair amount of human stuff here too. So distribution also includes things like trade shows, conferences, events, networking, one-on-one meetings, coffee chats, dinners, all those things that are offline that are still part of the experience that you want your brand to deliver. That falls in the distribution category. So you've got to be able to do those things. And again, if you have a specialization in distribution, that is definitely something that it will help in terms of skills. The fifth area is activation, to be able to take that stuff that you distribute and published out there and activate it, to turn up the volume on it. And these are skills that are amplification skills. So the ability to do outreach, paid or unpaid, reaching out to your audiences. Email marketing, for example, would fall into that category. Advertising, content-based advertising, pay-per-click search, all those things that can get eyeballs onto a campaign. Advertising of all kinds falls in this category as well. It's both distribution and activation. Try and make sure you're in front of the right audiences at the right time in the right place. A key part of activation these days in the modern world is influencers. Being able to use influencers intelligently to get people to pay attention to your content, to pay attention to your marketing, to pay attention to your company. So sending influencers to events, to competitive events, to trade shows, to all these different things. Pop-up stores in Times Square, or blimps over Gillette Stadium. It would be all different types of activation. So if you have activation skills to be able to bring something to life. And finally, and one that's near and dear to my heart, of course, is measurement. The ability to determine what's working, to quantify the activities that you've done and connect them, validate them, connect them to the goals and the strategies that you have set down and that you established in the very beginning step. And then this is a cycle, so you continually refine, you continually tune your overall marketing. And so if you do that, if you have these skills, then you increased your odds of being hired as a marketer in 2018. And there's two ways you can go about this. If you're going to work in the small to mid-sized business, you want to be you would call it sort of a T-shaped person, where you have the ability to do a little bit of everything, and then you're really good at one thing within these buckets. So you are good enough at strategy, you're good enough at creation, but you're super amazing at managing and identifying influencers. Maybe that's your thing. That is something that will help in the small to mid-sized business. As you move up to enterprises, if you choose to work in enterprises, then you're going to become probably highly specialized in one of these areas. And you may still be that T-shape, but the top will shrink down because you won't have as much reach into all aspects of the company, at least until you become like the CMO or something. But you're going to have a super deep specialization on just that one section. So developing all the skills. So let's say you were doing market research. You might even specialize in market research for audio. And you might be the person that everybody in the company knows to talk to about running Spotify ads. So you still need to have and should have some skills in each of the other areas, even at the biggest companies, because people change jobs, people change careers all the time, and you want to be able to move as nimbly as possible between different types of companies. So keeping your skills fresh and current in each of these areas. And that's the other thing I think is really important and is not in most HR and talent management perspectives. You need the skills you have to be fresh. You need them to be current. You need them to be up to date with what's happening in the world right now. If you are not able to use analytics tools, your career as a marketer is in danger. If you are not able to be able to publish an ad in today's modern advertising systems, your career viability is in danger. So at least being current on what's happening and all these things is really important. So that is how you increase your odds of getting hired as a marketer in 2018. You need to be able to check the box on all these things and then be really good at something, and hopefully that something is something that the market wants desperately. The more the market wants it, the more likely you are to be able to get the job, and get the job at a compensation premium. So great question, Patrick. As always, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and the email newsletter, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. If you want help with your company's data and analytics, visit braintrustinsights.com today and let us know how we can help you.